Today I'm doing kind of a makeup tutorial slash get ready with me. I just wanted to show you guys kind of like the everyday makeup that I'm doing during the summertime. So I've been getting some awesome products lately that I've been using and checking out. So if you want to see how to get this look right here, then just keep watching. Alright, so I'm going to start out with the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Primer. Just putting that all over my face just to prep for makeup. It's one of my favorite primers in the world. Then I'm going to take my Revlon Color Stay in the shade 300 Golden Beige. I'm just taking this on a Real Techniques, what is it called? Miracle Complexion Sponge. Just putting that all over my face. I'm really liking applying makeup with sponges lately. I just think it works a lot better, it gives a lot more natural of a finish. So yep, just putting that. I like to press the foundation into the skin. I think, like I said, it gives a little bit better of a finish. Now I am taking my Rimmel Wake Me Up Concealer in the shade 125 Very Fair. I do get a couple shades lighter than my skin tone just so I can brighten up under my eyes. So just putting that in a V triangle shape thing, you could say. I'm gonna go up on my nose, and then around the corners of my nose and on my cupid's bow, just anywhere that I need highlighting. I'm then going to blend that in with the same Beauty Blender sponge, but just flipped over on the other side just so I can get into those creases. I really like this concealer. I think it's great for summer because it just kind of wakes up your skin, hence the name, Wake Me Up, ha ha ha. Yep, so I'm just blending that in. Forever, apparently. Now I'm taking my powder, which is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder, on a kabuki brush that I believe I bought at Icing, maybe Claire's, I don't know, but it's really soft and I think it's nice and dense, so it's easy for me to get a lot of powder onto my face because I have super oily skin. So I did put that all over my face. I just didn't want you guys to have to watch that forever. I am now going to contour with the Wet n Wild Contour Color Icon Contour Palette in Caramel Toffee, and I'm obviously using the contour side. It's really pretty color. It's nice and on the cooler toned, and it's a matte bronzer, so it's really great for contouring and getting those shadows. Just doing my cheekbones, my forehead, under my jaw. That's all I do. And I'm using a e.l.f. blush brush because I just think it's a really nice shape for contouring. Now I am using the e.l.f. Golden Bronzer in the shade Golden. Very clever name, e.l.f. I just mix all the four colors together. This I just use to kind of bronze up my face, blend my makeup onto my neck, onto my forehead. It's just a really pretty color. Nothing too crazy, but just gives that nice pretty bronze for the summer. Then I am going in with my Milani Baked Blush in Luminoso, which you guys have seen me talk about a million times. It's awesome. I did swatch it. Did I show you guys? I think I did. Using the same blush brush from e.l.f. I just cleaned it off on a makeup wipe in between because I'm lazy and just use the same brush for everything. I think this blush is gorgeous for summertime. It just makes your skin glow. Oh, now I'm done. Now I am using the Sephora highlighter, which I tried to swatch, but it didn't really work. It is in the shade 02 Light Beam. I just found this in my collection, and it's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm putting that on the top of my cheekbones with the e.l.f. brush that I cleaned off again, on my nose and my cupid's bow. Going to town. Alright, zoomed in. Now I'm just brushing through my eyebrows with the, I don't even know where I got this brush, couldn't tell ya. But it's just a normal eyebrow brush, just gotta get those bad babies in order. Now I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Eyebrow Kit in Medium. As you can tell, this is a much loved product, so I've hit pan. So I'm gonna use the wax side first on an e.l.f. small angled brush. I don't know which is, if you're supposed to use the wax first and then the powder, or the powder then the wax, I really don't know, but I just kinda go for it. I like to think of this as a color in the lines brow activity. So I kind of do the outline of how I want my brow to be shaped, and then I go fill it in, and then I'm going to fill it in a second with the powder. This is just the easiest way that I found to do my brows, and it just turns out nice and nothing too crazy, and it's pretty easy and pretty, it's not very time consuming. Yeah, seem to be spending a lot of time on that one. Alright, they're both done. Magic of editing. So now I'm using the powder on another e.l.f. brush. Why are you surprised? This is a professional eyeliner brush. I'm just using it to fill it in. Now I'm using the e.l.f. Oh, where did I put it? e.l.f. Clear Lash Brow Mascara, the eyebrow side, obviously. I don't think I could get it open. This is just a clear brow gel just to hold your brows in place. My brows like to go everywhere throughout the day, so this is an absolute lifesaver. So just using that on both my brows. Now I'm starting my eyes. I am using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I found a dupe for this, and it is the e.l.f. What is this called? Shadow Lock Eye Primer. I kind of go back and forth, but today I decided to use the Urban Decay one. They work literally exactly the same, so it didn't really matter to me what I used, but I have very oily eyelids, so had to prime those bad babies. Now I am using the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-hour whatever in Barely Branded. It's just a really pretty champagne color. I use it all the time. I'm just using it as a base today. Sometimes I use it all over my lids, but I'm not being too careful. As you can tell, it's just for a base for my other eyeshadow, so just putting that over my whole lid. I found that the finger is the best way to apply this cream eyeshadow. Then, in a second, oh, still blending, still blending, still blending. Okay, I am using the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. This is an amazing eyeshadow palette. Pick it up if you don't have it. I didn't show that very well, but I am using the eyelid shade. They don't have names, but it's the second one down, the really pretty rose gold bronze color on a Wet n Wild brush, I think it is. I don't know. It's just a normal eyeshadow brush. I did that on both eyes, as you can tell. And then I'm just going to use the shade right below it, which is a darker bronze, on a Revlon eyeshadow brush, and just blend that into the crease. With the cream base underneath, I feel like the colors just pop out, and plus they're really pigmented. It's a great palette, and I just love this bronze eye look. So now I am taking the e.l.f. What is this called? Brightening Eye Pot. It's literally just white eyeshadow, but I'm just using it to highlight under my eyebrow bone and in the corners of my eyes on an e.l.f. brush. Once again, just one of their normal eyeshadow brushes. As you can tell, I love e.l.f. brushes. Can you tell? Can you tell? Alright, so there's highlighting. Oh, they're just smiling, posing for the camera. Next, I will be taking the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Smog, which I talked about in my May favorites because it's awesome. I didn't even show you guys what I was using, but it's gorgeous for under the eyes. It's a really pretty bronze color, super pigmented, and it stays on all day. Next, I'm using my favorite mascara of all time, Maybelline The Falsies. As you can tell, I love it. I use it every day. This one's almost gone, so I definitely need to get a new one. But it takes me forever to put on mascara because I do like a million coats, so I had to cut out a bunch of this. But I am putting the Falsies on. Going to town. I think I do the other eye eventually, maybe not. But it takes me ages. So, okay, so I have both those on. Now for the top coat, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, which I didn't like when I first used it. I just bought it like a week ago, and I hated it when I first used it, but now I really like it. So I'm just doing a second coat. I do like to mix mascaras because I feel like you get the best effect when you mix them, and I like big, voluminous, long lashes. So then I'm just doing my bottom lashes really quick. Now for lips, I am just using an EOS chapstick. I do believe it's the coconut milk one. It's a new one. I don't know the name of it. And then I am taking the Wet n Wild Balm Stain in the shade Coral of the Story. Oh, a cute name. I have been using this literally every day for the past 2 weeks. It's really moisturizing on your lips, but it gives you a nice pop of color. It's just stunning, and it's just the prettiest thing in the whole world. So, yep, putting that all over, and blowing kisses. And then I'm just setting my makeup with the Urban Decay All Nighter makeup setting spray. How many times can I say makeup setting? Okay. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!